Hello, I'm Dave, and recently I sold a few paintings in my Etsy shop, one of them being a Stitch painting and then one of them being a pop art style Mickey Mouse. So then it just got me thinking I want to do a pop art style Stitch, so why not? So here it is, and I want you to follow along. Make sure you subscribe to the channel first of all and click that bell for notifications, and then follow along, enjoy the process, and watch this come to life. And visit my Etsy shop, link in the description below if you're interested in buying this or seeing what kind of art I have for sale. So this painting starts off with just a blank canvas. I just happen to use a board canvas right here, and I used just a nice, very vibrant blue, covered the whole background, and then I wanted colors that complemented that blue first, which was pink, purple. Now I'm going with the black right here, just smearing it on. I like to use a dry brush so that you get those dry streaks when you go a little bit beyond where you had brushed. For this, I wanted to get some pop here, so I got a very vivid green. You can see I spread that around with kind of a cheap paintbrush so that you could see the streaks there. Here I had a little stencil, and I used my airbrush to brush on some color, to brush on some white. And then I just did a really simple sketch of Stitch. And now I'm coloring in that sketch. And so with this pop art, I'm experimenting with a lot of this right now. Just, enjoying it and seeing what I could create. So with this, the plan is I'm coloring in all these like baby blue kind of colors. I'm using my paint markers on this, but then I'm also going to use, you can see right here, I started using a paintbrush. So it's going to be a mix, paintbrush and paint markers. But the paint markers are going to make it easier for me to get into certain spaces. But I do want to color in. I don't want to color in everything because I want some of that backdrop that I did to pop, to go for you to see through Stitch. So I'm not going to color in everything, but I am coloring in a lot of Stitch. That way you know it's Stitch. But that way also you see a lot of his fun details because he's a very interesting character. So I colored in the teeth with a white paint marker. It was just easier that way. I was able to get all the form and edges right the way I wanted. Then I went over those teeth with a paintbrush, and the reason I did that is the paintbrush doesn't have to cover everything. So because I don't have as good control of the paintbrush as I do the paint marker, so I just did a couple layers there, made the teeth stand out more, and it just looked good overall. Now doing an outline on the eyes and coloring them in. And where I had to color in large spaces, that's where I used the actual paintbrush with the acrylic paint as opposed to the marker. Now I'm coloring in the ear and the skin just all around the body with that very nice blue color. And it's a little different with this blue color. I use the same blue I used for the background, but then I mixed a little bit of purple and white, so as to give it a different feel. So you can see there is a variation of blues on this. And I'm painting in those feet. The good thing if you're looking to do like some pop art stuff is you don't have to be as exact as when you're doing like realism stuff. So you could have fun with it, get colors wherever you want to get, and there's no, in my opinion, there's no right or wrong answer. You just you make something that's fun that you can enjoy. So I'm using the black paint marker to color in those teeth, and you can see now they're standing out You can see where those forms are now. I'm getting in his the skin above the eyes. You can see that now. It's more defined with that paint marker. And as I outline the fur, you could see where just a lot of things stand out more when you do that final outline. Outlining the feet now. And I highly recommend these paint markers. It changed the game for me as soon as I got them, because it just gave me a lot more freedom and time. It just was just a lot quicker to do certain outlines and things, as opposed to going back with a paintbrush constantly to get water and then get a little bit of that paint on the brush, and then only getting a couple of inches worth of a line of paint at one time. So these paint brushes really did improve the game for me. You can see I painted the ears with a nice vibrant pink. Fixed a little of the outline, and here we go. Pop art stitch. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.